excited that you made your way up to Shamineau. Enjoy your stay. Visit the horses, but don't eat the hay. Okay? Down at the waterfront, it's mighty fine. At the ropes course, there's an awesome zip line. I think I'll end this with the number 9, and I don't know what that means. I just came out and said it. Don't know if we are ever gonna get it. I wish I had a point, but I probably won't get it. Glad you're here at Camp Shamineau. We'll learn together, we'll have a good time. I can't say that I've ever punched a mine, even though we had it coming, and I don't know what that means. I just came out and said it. Don't know if we are ever gonna get it. I wish I had a point, but I probably won't get it. Glad you're here at Camp Shamineau. Glad you're here at Camp Shamineau. Glad you're here at camp. Glad you're here at camp. Glad you're here at Camp Shamineau.
Hi, and welcome to Shami-news. I'm Skip Quickly, and you are here. So, welcome. Welcome to Shami-news. For live, local, and up-to-the-minute news you can count on. Straight from the source. From a friend you can turn to. Your 24-hour news source. Making a difference you can trust. Okay, today's top stories are these. Evolving in world news with Ed Headley. He's going to have a story for us just momentarily. Also, a hard-hitting investigation with Gail Weatherby. And later, a touching sports redemption story. And that will be coming up later in sports. Let's jump right into our stories at the top of the hour. Gail Weatherby has a hard-hitting investigation, as she always does. Where she digs into a question that many have had today. For more on that, let's go down to our field correspondent, Gail Weatherby.
Thank you, Skip. This is Gail Weatherby, and I'm standing outside of a local police station in Candyland, where they're asking the age-old question of, do you know the Muffin Man? Leaked interrogation footage from the local police station has been privy to our reporting studio, so let's see what exactly they've discovered there. Good afternoon. I'm Marianne Lewison, Sergeant Detective around here in Candyland. I'm gonna shine a light on the situation here. Alright, so looks like we have you in for some questioning due to the Muffin Man going missing. So, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin The Muffin Man. Hang on. Are we talking about the man who's like made out of muffins, or the man who makes the muffins? Don't get lippy with me. The man who makes the muffins. Why would I know where he is? Because you work at his factory. Whose factory? The Muffin Man's. The Muffin Man's? The Muffin Man's. Oh, yeah! Who lives on Drury Lane? Get out of here. Yes, that Muffin Man. Yeah, I know the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? Yeah. So, where is he? We have on our files that he's been gone for 4 weeks. I don't know. Even if I did, why would I tell you? Don't make me bring out bad cop. Bad cop doesn't scare me. Maybe take a few seconds to rethink your decision there. You asked for it. Bad cop! Okay, I'll tell you. I don't know where the Muffin Man is. I show up to work, he's there. I show up to work the next day, he's gone. I don't know where he went. He didn't leave any phone messages. Thank you for complying. I just need you to give a statement of where he is. We'll take it from there. We'll even keep you anonymous if you need it. So, do you know the Muffin Man? Bad cop! Good afternoon. I am Sergeant Detective Marianne Lewison, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions related to a missing persons case. Are you alright with that, miss? Yes, ma'am. Perfect. First question, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Yes. Oh, yes, I know him. Is he in trouble, officer? No, miss. 'Cause I told him, I said, stop using the sugar replacements in your muffins. Someone is going to get mad at you. No, miss. He's been missing for about 4 weeks now, and I was hoping you knew of his location. Oh, yes, he's at my house. He's where now? He's at my house. He said he's tired of the hustle and the bustle of being a celebrity. So he's hiding out, in my house. He said, Mommy, please take care of me. I want to be done being a celebrity. And I said, okay. Oh, so, you're telling me that when we open this case to find out where your son is, who's apparently your son, and, it turns out he's just safe at his mother's house. And he didn't think to place a call and tell anyone that he was safe at his mother's house or something? That sounds correct, officer. Would you like a muffin? Does it have real sugar in it? It can pretend like it has real sugar in it. No thanks, ma'am. You have a great day. Say hello to your son for me.
Thanks, Gail, for that always hard-hitting and getting to the bottom of those mysteries that everybody wants to know. In unrelated news, we're actually looking for a theme for our final Shamineau Live on Monday, not including the Wednesday and Friday, but the normal Shami-news. And so if you'd like to enter an idea for a theme, send it into our tip line, either on Facebook or YouTube, and you can send that in right now live. And in world news, Ed Headley has an ongoing report for us, so let's send it down to Ed.
I said to him, Jonathan, Jonathan, you are crazy. The entire army hasn't been able to defeat the Philistines. What do you think the two of us will be able to do? And he said to me, it may be that the Lord will work for us, for nothing can hinder the Lord from saving by many or by few.
So, if you thought that you would fail, why did you go?
Well, it's my job, you see. Jonathan was convinced that God wanted him to go to the Philistine camp, and my job is to go where Jonathan goes. I didn't really understand what would happen, but I don't think Jonathan did neither. He simply trusted God and obeyed. So I trusted and obeyed as well. I said to Jonathan, do all that is in your heart. Do as you wish. I am with you, heart and soul.
Incredible. So what happened next?
Well, we snuck over to the place where the Philistines were camped, and I was more scared than a porcupine in a balloon factory. But Jonathan was confident. He pointed up to the top of the cliff where the Philistines camped, and he told me that if the Philistines called down to us, and told us to come up to them, we would know that it was God's will for us to keep going. But if they said they were coming down to us, we would know it was God's will to run, and run fast. Well, it was not long after that when the Philistines called down to us. They said, come up to us, and we will show you a thing. Well, at this point, we knew God would have us go, so we started climbing.
You started climbing. That's incredible. For our viewers at home, these cliffs are incredibly steep. How did you climb?
Well, we had to crawl up that mountain on our hands and our knees. I strapped Jonathan's sword and spear on my back to free up my hands. This was mighty troublesome, because it would mean that we would have no way to defend ourselves. Them Philistines could have just pushed a rock on us, and we would have tumbled all the way down that mountain.
Incredible. What happened next?
An amazing thing, Ed. We made it to the top, and when we got there, we were able to defeat 20 of them there Philistines. It was still dark, so the rest of the army didn't really know what was happening. All they knew was that there was trouble, and they were losing, so they ran, and we started chasing them, and a hooting and a hollering, and the rest of our army caught up, and we chased them Philistines right far from here.
Fantastic tale. That is truly incredible. You and Jonathan showed real faithfulness, obedience, even when you didn't fully understand why you were supposed to obey. This is an example that we can all follow.
Shucks. Well, that's right kind of you, but anyone who follows God can be faithful. It just takes obedience.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with us today. This has been Ed Headley reporting with Shami-news. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Ed. And apologize for some technical difficulties. We think we have it straightened out, so we'll see how it goes. And it's great that you let us know live, and then we'll fix it live, so there we go. We're now getting word from a field correspondent from our affiliate sister station's parent company's friend from down the street's former dog walker's brother-in-law, Max Powers. For more on this breaking news, let's go to our affiliate sister station's parent company's friend from down the street's former dog walker's brother-in-law, Max Powers.
Good morning, America. This is Max Powers with the news. I have some breaking news for you today. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the news.
And that's the way the ball bounces from the cat's meow. Alright, let's get a check of the traffic in the busy downtown heart of Shamineau. Jack, what can you tell us there today?
Guys, this is Jack for Shami-news. I'm here in this traffic jam. These two random red cars and truck are trying to race. Let's figure out what's happening.
Oh, I got my Duramax Street Speed 7172 dually shocks ready to rock and roll. Yes, sir, we ready to rock and roll. Let's get a few of these cars. Dude, I got a street speed 717. You ain't got nothing on my dirt, man. Diesel freaking. I've been here for hours.
He has been, so it sounds like they've been revving their engines for hours for no reason. Come on.
Let's go!
Sir, how long have you been
What?
here?
Every week I come on this road and someone's on the middle of it doing something other than driving. Let's go!
Yeah, let's see what's happening. What is happening?
This is a straight old hillbilly street race going on
Oh
right
my
here.
goodness. Should we get it started then?
Let's get her going.
Come on. All right, they're about to start the race. Let's get this
Red
started.
car, are you ready?
Let's
Let's go. Are you ready?
We're getting ready.
Let's go.
2, 1.
That situation seems to be developing quickly. Wow, always seems to be something tying up those roads. I mean, it's the middle of Shamineau. You'd think like traffic would flow like a twig on the shoulders of a mighty stream, but like every time you turn around, like a baby spills his milk, and then boom, you got a traffic jam. Anyway, oh yeah, we're now receiving word that we have even more breaking news. Reporting on that breaking news is Shauna Tweet. Here she is in the field, bringing us the news as it's breaking in the field.
Hi, Shauna Tweep here. I've been getting reports all morning of a small Nerf battle that took place late last night. We've received some footage from a young student who chooses to be unnamed. We have footage of this Nerf battle taking place here in this yard. Let's play that footage. I think I see someone. Go, 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 go! I think we got him. I guess we'll never know the ending to that story because, as you could see, it was in the middle of the night that this game took place, and that last game winning point was probably just a shot in the dark.
Thanks, Shauna, for that courageous coverage. All right, let's get a check of the weather now with Pierce Storm.
Welcome to Out the Window Weather Today. It is Pierce Stormy reporting. As you got to hear behind me, it's a great day. We're working outside, and we got the rain. There's wind coming, and there's a little bit of it's raining a little bit, and there's some snow falling in the sky. And did you know that the trees are going everywhere? Oh my gosh, it's snowing! And then we have there's hail coming. There's hail coming everywhere and sticks. And oh wait, this is in bigger sized hail, a size of soccer balls. Oh god, oh my god, ouch, ouch. Mothers love what is happening. Is this stuff starting with leaves and sticks? And that is all we have today. This is Pierce Storm. Sign out with your Out the Window weather.
Wow, that seemed to intensify quickly. Good thing is that was real snow and not tiny pieces of styrofoam. Because if it was tiny pieces of styrofoam, that would take at least 3 people about an hour and a half to clean up out of the yard. In a long-awaited rematch of a controversial race from years ago, we now turn to sports again with Pierce Storm and a special exclusive coverage of this exclusive special story.
This is Pierce Storm here, reporting to you with sports. Okay, so
Today we're going to look back at history on one of the best and greatest sports races in all of history. So, we're going to go right on to our open class racing from back on Shamineau Top 10 Rejected Sports. Roll the film.
Let's watch that one on replay. What a fan!
Wow, that was a great race. Oh, such history has been made since then. Better history of sports. Anyways, the reason we played that clip today for you guys, and we're talking about that, is that little girl at the end who won America's hearts. Not the race, but our hearts for sure. She has challenged everyone back to a rematch for that race, okay? So, I went and I watched and commentated on the live clip of that rematch. So, here we go. We're gonna roll that film now.
So, Horsey, I noticed that, you didn't have your usual rider as of last video. Can you tell me a little bit about why or where he is? Okay. Well, I guess I want to congratulate you on a good race there then. How does it feel to, win finally? And what have you been doing to be able to come into this race and see victory and obtain victory?
Feels pretty good to win after all these years, you know, training, growing, eating good, and yeah, just being pretty good at it, biking, I guess. Got it won.
Congratulations again on your victory. Your shirt says State Track and Field. Did you used to run back in your days?
Yeah, I used to run, you know, big time back in the old high school days. I was pretty good, not gonna lie. Got first place one time, state track, no biggie. Anyways, I don't run much anymore, but I'm still pretty good. Still pretty good. Got it in me. Kind of a big deal.
Can you tell me what happened and why?
Still can't start my 2000 Yamaha Kodiak 400. So this race was a little tough, obviously, as I didn't even get off the line, and you know, this isn't even the original battery and it doesn't even fit. So that didn't even start. But so it was a tough race. We tried to run it again. I won last time, and this time just couldn't even get started. And then I don't even know where Jeff is. Last time he was on the horse, I didn't even see him. Like, this horse is just standing there and eating grass. So yeah, so the young girl, she kind of grew up and beat us, and you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. So yeah, that's why the ball bounces.
Where is Jeff now? The world may never know. But this has been Open Class Racing here with Shami-news.
What a story of redemption for that now grown-up girl. Fun fact, exclusive only here on Shami-news. In the original race, after crossing the finish line, Jeff, on the horse, had a bit of a hard time stopping his horse. He almost ran into a camper, dodged, almost got tossed off, but didn't, then proceeded through the campgrounds where staff cars were parked, summer staff. Then he was tossed off his horse into a summer staff's car, then denting it on the driver's side. No word on insurance settlement from either side. Sorry, Vinny. Now, in news that hits you in the feelers, Shauna Tweep, excuse me, Shauna Tweep reports on a heartfelt story of a Good Samaritan.
Thanks, Skip. Me, Shauna Tweep here, in a small town, Zimmerman, Minnesota, where a Good Samaritan has been going up and down the streets, placing gift baskets on doorsteps and cards in mailboxes. The people of this small town would like to say thank you to whoever that Good Samaritan is. We have been unable to identify him as of right now, but we would just like to say thank you. We can pass along the acts of this Good Samaritan as we continue to search for him, and do the same, pass along mailbox cards and gift baskets on doorsteps to spread joy and happiness into the hearts and the homes of the families around Minnesota. So thank you to all the Good Samaritans out there, and pass along the actions and take after these Good Samaritans. Back to you, Skip.
Well, thanks, Shauna, for helping spread good vibes throughout the land. Oh, this just in. We are getting some reports. We have some breaking news from the front gate of everybody's favorite camp, Camp Shamineau. Jackson, what do you have for us?
Breaking news. I'm here at Camp Shamineau, and I have some very special news. Unfortunately, Shamineau Live is ending next weekend, but registration is still open for the summer.
That is right. Get signed up for summer camp at Shamineau.org. Well, there you have it. And let me again remind you to head over to Shamineau.org, get signed up for summer camp and family camps. And we are proud to deliver you, as we always do, up-to-the-minute news and information on your favorite news and information station, Shami-news. However, we are sad to say that after weeks and months of bringing you the news, up-to-the-minute reporting here on Shamineau, next week is going to be a final week in Shamineau. And coverage of Shamineau Live. But be strong. On a happy note, we're going to be moving forward with plans for summer camp, so we'll see you here soon. So next week, traditional Shamineau Live will be on Monday at 3. Wednesday will be Shami-news. And then Friday we're going to have a very special edition of Mr. Derek's Neighborhood on Friday. So you won't want to miss that. Thanks for always joining us here on Shami-news. We'll see you next week on a special day, Wednesday, for Shami-news. So long, America.
Welcome to camp, we're glad you've come. Hope you're ready to have some fun. If you got bad breath, then chew some gum. The summer started and we're glad you're here. We've been waiting for you for a year. Once my uncle got chased by a deer, and I don't know what that means. I just came out and said it. Don't know if we are ever gonna get it. I wish I had a point, but I probably forget it. Glad you're here at Camp Shamineau. We're all excited that you made your way up to Shamineau. Enjoy